Hi, welcome. Today I'm joined by Adhir Varma, who is the Director of Business Development for Think Technology Solutions. Adhir, welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you, Paul. Pleasure.
Excellent. Alrighty. So today, tell me a bit about Think Technologies, like where you started, the kinds of customers you have, the regions that you serve, the services that you provide, those kinds of things.
Right. So, Think Technology Services, we started operations in 2005. So we're going to be 20 years next year in the business, in the industry. Yes, so we of course started with the web design and hosting piece. That's what we were doing: domain name registration, website design, web hosting, and so on and so forth, and doing basic email services. For the small and medium enterprise here in India initially. 2009, we actually got a customer of ours who asked us, all right, we want to do Google Workspace. And at that point of time, Google did not even have their partnership program here in India. So we actually signed up as a Google partner with a subsidiary company in the US. And we were able to bring Google to them. And that started our journey on the cloud space per se in 2009. So yes, Google Workspace we've been doing since then. Finally, Microsoft chased us and said, all right, you need to do Microsoft 365 as well, And we were a little apprehension. We're sort of very synced into the cloud scene because we use it internally, very confident on the Google ecosystem, but there are always customers who also spoke about Microsoft. So yes, we also partnered with Microsoft. And then there was no stopping. We've had these, strategic partnerships with, global companies, with super product companies such as Plurilock. We brought in, of course, Google, Microsoft. There's a company called Freshworks. They do CRM and ticketing systems. We partnered with them, Zoho, Plurilock. So yeah, we've had these strategic partnerships with companies, and we're bringing in these global solutions to the SME segment, primarily here in India. And we have some customers in Europe and UK and some in the Middle East as well, Paul. Yeah.
Okay. And what's a typical set of services that you provide to your customers?
So, the typical set of services is, of course, apart from the licensing piece, we have our own internal certified team on technical support for the cloud solution. So we have two sides to our business. One is the website design, hosting, and digital marketing. We have authorized and certified guys on the Google AdWords platform, as also the Meta platforms for Facebook and Instagram, YouTube ads, and so on and so forth. So those are some of the services that we are doing on the design, development, and marketing side. Yeah. Social media, we manage social media for some brands. So we have a team that does that. And then on the IT side, of course, bringing these licenses to them, supporting them. We actually become their first line of support. So for example, if I'm doing a Google Workspace, they're not actually, connecting with Google for support. They're reaching out to our team. That's what we do. We have our own ticketing system. We have certified, specialists offering service and support to these customers. And then we started this during the COVID times. As a value proposition, we're also doing online training sessions for these customers on effective usage. Because Google Workspace or Microsoft is not just about email. There's so much stuff happening on it, on Drive, Docs, the collaboration piece. Now, of course, AI being the latest, buzzword. So we sort of leverage our expertise and experience to train customers, on these solutions as well. So yeah, we have a whole plethora of services of sales and after sales services.
Perfect. So really helping your customers get up to speed and get really good value from all of the tools that they're getting.
Sure. Yeah.
Excellent. And I'd love to know how or why you chose to partner with Plurilock as well. Is it the products that we offer? Do they meet customer needs? Is it value? Kind of what's the story there?
It's very interesting you asked me this question, Paul, because I don't know about globally, but within India, even though they will move to the cloud. Of course, a lot of these customers during COVID, we never had a single day off. We were working throughout the COVID, even while we were at home, because a lot of people were moving to the cloud. And that's when they realized that cloud is something they needed even before, where things could be done on the web. First, they were like hesitant and security and this and that. And we kept saying, this is the way to go. And then COVID hit, all the bulbs, went on, and we brought a lot of them online. But then came the question about securing see, Google as a platform, or Microsoft as a platform, have their own security standards. In fact, I would say in most scenarios, more secure than the office infra that this company had, right?
Yep.
The small and medium enterprise company. But then there were concerns about data loss or pilferage and theft of data. That's when we talk about Plurilock and said, all right, we want them to access, we want them to be in the cloud, but we want them to access it from certain devices or certain IP addresses or during certain time frames. And so that's where we said, and this is not something that honestly Google offers within the ecosystem, within the Google product per se, the workspace product, it doesn't offer it. And we said, boss, and we went searching for you guys. You guys didn't come to us. We looked for it. We want this kind of a solution, and that's when we reached out to Devashish earlier, that's how we partnered with Plurilock, and fits perfectly well on top of Google Workspace. Yeah, so that's where we've been extensively using it.
Excellent. Well, we're really happy to have you guys as partners for sure. Adhir, our time is up. Thank you very much for joining me. Really appreciate you taking time to chat today, and hopefully we can find some new people because of this. Thanks so much.
All the best. Thank you.